What is good, Nio family? It's your boy Ray-J back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the one and only Nio and why I'm extremely bullish for the somewhat near-term and long-term futures for this company. I'm going to talk about what on earth the mainstream media has been saying about Nio quite recently. I'm also going to end this video by talking about what on earth has Nio put on their Twitter page, as they have been rewarded a really big reward that makes me very, very excited. But before I do talk about that, the news, all those big things, the technicals, my predictions, I do have to mention that I'm not a financial legal or taxation expert, so I don't take this as financial legal or taxation advice. Everything in this video is solely for entertainment purposes only. And also, if you guys can, please smash that like button if you want to see more videos like this, and not only benefits me, but benefits the entire Nio community as a whole. With all that said and done and out the way, guys, let's get on with the video. So looking at Nio, we're down 4.92% for the day. Not necessarily a bad day, so to speak. The reason it's down is probably because of Tesla. Even though the Nasdaq was kind of, in the green, so was the SPY. Tesla did have a bit of a drop today, as there's so much fear, uncertainty, and doubt about Elon Musk selling. There was something negative that Michael Burry said. He basically stated that Elon Musk is selling Tesla because he doesn't, care about the company. He just wants to make some profit, but that's not necessarily true. Elon Musk even stated that he disagrees. But anyways, this is not just about Tesla. This is about Nio too. So that obviously affected Nio, and obviously Nio's beta tends to be more positive. So even if the market has a red day, Nio's probably going to drop a little bit more. If the market is green, Nio runs by a lot better numbers. Now, Nio closed the day at $40.57. If I bring up some Bollingers right over here, we started off at 42.69. We dropped all the way down to 40.02. Then we ended up running up again to 40.95 and closing at the mean price of 40.57. Once again, not a bad day, so to speak, a bit red, but I'm not scared or worried whatsoever because I'm still very, very bullish for this company. So let me remove the Bollinger Bands and let me show you what the MACD and RSI data are showing. So look at this right over here, guys. If I zoom in all the way, the MACD is showing a bit of a bearish cycle, so to speak, if you bring up a longer time frame of a chart. And that basically is an indicator that Nio could see a little bit of a drop. But even though it is dropping just a little bit, it's basically dropping with Tesla, but it's gaining quite a bit of support around the $40 range, as it has been in this range for many, many months, so to speak. So I do see Nio staying above 38 to 40 if it does drop a little bit, but eventually it's going to have a big run up. And here's why. Remember, guys, not only is Nio expanding, improving their business, and absolutely crushing their numbers, such as their earnings per share, such as their deliveries. They're absolutely crushing their numbers and improving every single day. They have amazing customer service. But on top of all that, they're innovative with battery technology. And what makes me excited is Nio Day is coming out on December 18th, 2021. So leading up to that, I do see Nio having a big run. We're not there yet. We're almost a month away from that. So once we approach that date, I do see us running all the way up in the upper direction. If Nio unveils their ET7 European expansion to Germany and Norway, and maybe even other European countries, absolutely big news will come as well. And on top of that as well, many analysts are very bullish as well, because I do believe that 2022 is going to be a fantastic year for Nio. This year was rough because of the global chip shortage. We're not 110%, recovered from that just yet. But once we recover, whether it takes the next few weeks, if not a month or two, by 2022, I think it's going to be a fantastic year. And I think this thing is going to absolutely explode. It's going to be insane. Now, before I talk about specific numbers, let's get on with what the mainstream media has been saying. Business Insider states that Chinese startups are battling with Tesla for electric car supremacy. Take a look at their cars. And one of the number one cars they put, the number one companies, is Nio. Shanghai based Nio was founded in 2014 by William Li Bin, a billionaire entrepreneur. And basically, guys, Nio has delivered around 140,000 cars to customers in China. They're expanding to Europe. They're talking about their ES8 that looks absolutely fantastic at $67,000. It's an SUV with a range of 360 miles, 6 seats, absolutely killing it. It also uses battery swapping technology, or you could charge it. That means you don't need to charge it and plug it in if you don't want to, but that's always an option. But people do prefer just doing the battery swap since it's so much easier. There's the Nio ES6. Also, it's smaller. It's also sportier than the ES8, 0 to 62 miles per hour in 4.7 seconds, 379, excuse me, mile range, absolutely crushing it. Their EC6, and then they have other cars out there, absolutely awesome. I'm not going to go into full detail on them. Another big one is the ET7, and once again, this is probably going to be a very, very big competitor, as it is not only a sedan, it's luxurious, and it is supposed to be driving at 600 miles when outfitted with the company's biggest battery. That is going to be huge. Not to mention the fact that it's going to be expanding to Europe as well. So just get ready for that. Very, very exciting news. Now, there are analysts out there from CNBC and Wall Street, actually. They're basically stating that they're very bullish on Nio as well. If I scroll down to the winners they chose, somewhere here it says Nio. They did talk about how the third quarterly earnings report has some mixed feelings. And the reason for that is even though every piece of data was good, the expected earnings numbers for Q4 aren't as high because of what happened in October. However, Rakesh stated that he is one of the Wall Street analysts. He's giving Neo a price target of $67, and he does say that we should buy it. That's his opinion. Once again, I'm not giving financial advice, but I'm just putting it out there. And he's one of the most he has a very high success rate, so to speak. He's successful 79% in his calls, so that's a big indicator that Neo is going to have another run up, guys, making me very excited. It states right here, according to the monthly fool. So why is Neo down? Why on earth is Neo down? And basically, it's talking about what happened to Tesla. It's talking about the big pieces of news that came out regarding Tesla and other things like that. But there wasn't necessarily anything wrong with Neo. It's probably just dragged down with the overall market. It may have also had something to do with the quarterly earnings report, but nothing too bad. Anyways, it was also reported that a giant pension has doubled down on their Neo stock share, and they sold three other stock, and that pension is actually known as the New York State Common Retirement Fund. It's doubled its investment in Chinese electric vehicle maker Nio, ticker symbol NIO. Once again, huge news, making me very, very bullish. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is the fact that, yeah, the media may have bashed Nio as well, saying that Nio underperformed on Monday when compared to his competitors, but there was nothing that Nio did wrong, guys. Nio is not the reason why this happened. The overall market may have played a bit of a role. Tesla played a bigger role, but that's nothing that's Neo's fault. Do not let this scare you. The big piece of news I wanted to talk about is the fact that on Neo's Twitter page, it states that this year has been a milestone year for Neo and hashtag award wins. These recognitions are just the beginning of our journey. We're committed to offering the best in-class user experience by listening to the feedback from our users. It states the Stevie Award, the AI Award for 2021, the World Changing Ideas of 2021, and Developer Week 2021. Once again, Neo has been rewarded. Absolutely awesome. Neo is just grabbing all these rewards because they are an amazing company. They are one of the best companies on the planet right now for EVs, next to Tesla, in my opinion. And Neo is still a baby, but I just see insane potential in it. So, what I do expect to happen is Neo may move with Tesla, but I don't think we're going to drop too low. I think we should have a green day maybe tomorrow. We should run up to past 4150, and we should close above that. And if anything, I'm very, very bullish. So give Neo the time it needs. I don't care what happens today or tomorrow for the week. I think that leading up to December 18th, we're going to have a big run. I also think that Neo is going to be closing in the green for the end of the year, and it's going to be even bigger by next year. I easily see Neo breaking past $80 sometime next year. We may even touch 100. It's possible, and I definitely can see that happening. But by 2023, I do think that Neo could even break 200. Super, super excited, guys. If you're into Neo now, obviously you're early into the play and has insane potential. With that said and done, guys, thank you for listening. Please have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you, and peace out.